What's up, YouTube? Appreciate you for tuning in. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get straight into the video. Now, I know everybody heard about the situation that happened with Pooh Shiesty where he ended up turning himself in, for the things that happened in Miami. So basically, a lot of people wasn't really sure on what happened because it was a video that ended up coming out that everybody was talking about, like Pooh Shiesty got something took or something like that. And then later on, it come to find out, he lost a little bit of money. But, the lawyer was saying that he dropped the money and he ended up, shooting at the ground. So, a lot of people didn't really know or was really sure what really happened. So, that kind of makes sense to me, but it's kind of crazy because, he Pooh Shiesty, he a rapper, he very known, so it's a bad situation to just be pulling out your gun and just shooting. But that's what he said, that ended up taking place. They was escorting him out, and then he dropped some money, and it's a lot of people that will go for that money or something that happened. So I guess he ended up shooting at the ground so nobody will mess with it, and it ended up ricocheting and hitting the security guards. So that's why all the security guards was looking with the flashlights, and they was on high alert. They end up like shutting down the club and stuff like that because of that whole situation. Now what he also ended up saying was the charges that was laid down, it sounded like he would be facing up to like 20 years for all the stuff that he did. And he even went to the same judge previously for the battery and assault situation. So he was saying he might end up getting out on bail because it was the charges was higher back then. But if somebody come to me twice with the same situation, if I feel like they wouldn't learn nothing. So I feel like the judge would feel that same type of way. But before I end up showing y'all this video, I want to say I appreciate everybody who even made it this far in the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell.
He charged in Miami with aggravated battery with a firearm. If convicted, he faces a mandatory minimum of 20 years on that charge. No lie, the cops say that he was at King of Diamonds nightclub in Miami, and that after his set, the security is escorting him out. He drops some money on the floor. He ends up shooting at the ground. That hits a security guard in the ankle. They're charging him with aggravated battery with assault on a firearm. He turned himself in tonight. His bond hearing will be in the morning. So we'll get a decision on whether or not he's going to be out on bond tomorrow morning or sometime thereafter. Interestingly, he will probably go in front of the same magistrate judge in Florida that he was before back in October when he was charged with aggravated assault with a firearm and some other charges. What's going to happen here? Listen, I think he'll get out on bond. Last time the charges were worse. There was a semi-automatic weapon involved and they let him out on a $30,000 bond. This time he can argue there was no intent. He wasn't trying to shoot anyone. It could have been an accidental discharge. Maybe someone else had a gun out. I certainly would take my gun out if someone else took a gun out in a crazy scene like that. Expect Shiesty charged in Miami with